Hey everybody, Gregor here with a brand new deck guide. We have a brand new list. We got some decks from our friend Snap Judgments this week. I tried a couple of them and then I kind of narrowed them down to two different lists from Woody and Black Dama. I ended up liking Black Dama's list the most. It is a bounce list. I am going to say this ahead of time. Bounce is one of my weakest deck types and I did pretty decently with it. I needed to finish some of my Sasquatch missions for the 200 collectors tokens. I got those out of the way and I won a bunch of games. Actually, Mysterio was kind of a sleeper. I won a lot of games with Mysterio being the winning factor. Lots of play lines, lots of fun. I had a great time. So let's get into the deck. Also, if you haven't yet, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you can. We are trying to hit YouTube partner before the end of the year, and engaging in any way helps us do that. Thank you all for watching. So the deck, which Black Dama has titled the Butterfly Effect, runs the Hood, Bast, Kitty Pryde, Angela, Beast, Mysterio, Sage, Bishop, Luke Cage, Iron Man, Mockingbird, and Sasquatch. I found that your turn one play, you're either going with Hood or Bast. Usually Bast early on will give you some benefit because pretty much anything that you hit, even if you're to hit Mockingbird or Sasquatch, you can get back to their normal power level with Luke Cage. So Luke Cage is kind of your out with that. But all of these other cards, for example, Kitty Pryde, Angela, Mysterio, Sage, Bishop, Iron Man, they all benefit. Even the Hood benefits from Bast. So it gives them a better power to start at. Same with Kitty. So on turn two, you're either going with, usually you're going with Angela. Angela's your best bet here. You could do a beast play on the Hood, get that in, but usually I want to save that for later, get more value out of it. Turn three, Bishop if you can. Get Bishop out as early as you can. Start placing your cards, get that power. Sage is left for later. Mysterio is left for later. Luke Cage, again, gets your cards back to their normal amount. You want to save a big play for turn 5 so you can get Mockingbird and Sasquatch for less. Mysterio counts as 3 different card plays, and you can do it in combination with Kitty Pryde on top of it, buffing Angela and Bishop at the same time. You get Mockingbird for fairly little. You get Sasquatch for fairly little. You're able to put a lot of power in different lanes, and it makes it very difficult for your opponent to react to it. We're just kind of learning the play lines at this point.
I am Ego, and this is my domain.
It's the law. You gotta snap on Ego. If you don't, Ben Brode will be very upset with you. He will be disappointed, and there's nothing worse than that. Butterfly effect, on reveal, all enemies can no longer properly spell. I already have that problem. They got the Echo variant. I love the chibis so much. I love the chibis. They're 1,200 gold a piece, though. That's so expensive. Look how cute this is. They almost look like her birds are little chocobos. Little tiny chocobos. Okay. I would prefer that Ego played Angela. We lose our Bishop. I want all the chibis too, but my bank account can't afford it. So if you don't know what Sasquatch does, costs 1 less for each card you played last turn. So this Sasquatch works particularly well within token style, and then also bounce style decks. That's actually fantastic for us. So see, now Sasquatch costs 3. Also, Sasquatch is a lady. This is a lady Sasquatch. That's going to make our... Well, and we have Mockingbird in hand. Okay, you know what? I trust you, Ego. Take the wheel. You got this. Are they running it in like a chibi collection? If so, very cute. Well, we're going to have a 3-powered and a 3-powered Sasquatch and Mockingbird. But we also get a 3-power Iron Man. So Sasquatch we get for free. So where are we putting these? Wait, Ego, what are you doing? Ego's just really taking their time with their thought process. I want to upgrade this more because it's such a cool variant. I think we may legitimately be able to beat this with the Sage. Ooh. Wait. Let's go! Huge! Oh, we trust in Ego. Ego takes the wheel. I never doubted for a second. Oh, beautiful. Not that this taught me very much how to play the deck. This is just like Agatha again. And math. You should do some math every once in a while. The part that actually, that's the reason I lose a lot of games is because I don't do the math. We're going to do Luke Cage this turn and then Mysterio once we have either Mockingbird or Sasquatch in hand. So let's do Luke Cage here. Bishop's going to get nice and big. So I'm guessing if they do have Sasquatch, they're going to play Sasquatch next turn. Oh, that's actually huge for us. 2 bishops is very big. I'm going to skip this turn. I'm going to float it. Because we want that Mysterio. Every Mysterio counts as a card play. So Bishop will get 1 for each of the Mysterio clones. Called it. They got double Sasquatch, though. That's scary. Good thing that we have something for the negative zone, so we Bishop here. We can do Mysterio and Sage next turn. And we have Iron Man as well. So let's do this. I feel like the hood is there primarily so we can bast it. You know what I mean? We can offset what we're getting. You know what? I'm just going to go with the Mysterio. Powering up our bishops. This is why we like Bishop specifically. Let's go. Nah, we would have had it. Victory. We would have absolutely had it. Too much value from the bishops. The more cards you play, the bigger he gets. Oh, I know. I think another good play line is probably Bishop, Sage, Beast. Also, the idea of having multiple bishops is pretty appealing to me. Angela. They were very quick on the snap. In the end, we could do some insane numbers with Sage, too. I'm going to go Bishop here. I think we can win with just big bishops. So then we go Bishop, Kitty Pryde. Bam, bam. Good. The Sasquatch play makes sense. We're doing the slow and steady burn here. So I go Sasquatch, Kitty Pryde, which Sasquatch will put their numbers to the top of my deck for me. So we either hit Hood, Bast, Angela, or Mysterio. They're going to have some very big Kitty Prydes, though. But that's a 214 Mysterio. That's a 214 Mysterio right there. That's ridiculous. Let's see. Oh, and we can play Sage too. Hold on. Let's change how we do this. That. I'm upping the ante right now. Making sure the math is mathin'. We might lose this. Actually, no, we got this, I think. Because each of those Mysterios are 10 by themselves. We tie there. No, we win. Real Mysterio, show yourself.
Victory.
Ridiculous. Dude. 10 powered Mysterio illusions? I feel like that's the best thing we could have hit on Krakoa. I'm not leaving free collector's tokens on the table. They're too valuable. I need every bit of collector's tokens I can get right now.
Snap.
Boom, we're going in. Turn 1 snap, exerting our pressure, letting our aura flow. The opponent becomes intimidated by our raw potential. So they get a copy of our Sasquatch. We get a copy of their Professor X. So this is a lockdown style deck, which means we're now playing to lock down a location. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Frankie. I appreciate it. Let's go with Kitty Pryde, Jin. Yeah, so now it becomes a game of who can lock down the location fast enough. So I think we do the lockdown next turn. If we can win one lane, that is a huge advantage for us. They have Jeff, the boy. That puts us at exactly 5. So not quite what I wanted. Let's do... Bam, we're recycling right now. Let's do... Bishop and Mysterio should get us for Sasquatch for basically nothing next turn. And then we can play into the Prof X. I also feel like they may be playing for the Prof X right now. Very interesting, Troy McClure. Wait, this is just regular ladder, I'm realizing. I didn't choose Conquest. Doesn't matter, it's the end of the season. It's the end of the season anyways, so let's go Sasquatch, Kitty Pryde. I'm just trying to hedge my bets here. Mine is Blink, easily. Blink was the best card this season. Ooh, they got a Red Hulk. Yeah, I think Blink easily takes best card this season. I'm just trying to think where they're going to Professor X, and my thought is they're going to try and Prof X here. Yes. Also Nocturne. I think Nocturne is probably the second best this season, followed by Sage. It is, I knew what Sasquatch would be. It's another big dumb idiot card. What I've noticed is we're not going to be getting another big dumb idiot card for a little while. Doc Ock, who we getting? Well, Kitty just goes back into my hands, so. You got a new horizon, it's ephemeral style. And that is a 1-cost Mockingbird. We will absolutely take that. Well, the thing is, Bishop's going to keep getting energy for the other cards that I played this turn. So, did they snap already? You and me. Nope. Doesn't matter that that got locked out. They can cannonball us, but we win the other lanes. We win. There's no way we don't win here. Nothing in next season excites you at all? Oh, I'm excited for a couple cards next season. Bastos, Arishem. Athena's going to be great. Athena's going to be amazing in Blink. Not Blink, in bounce style decks. Cersei is going to probably be the best card next season. Let's go. Victory. Oh, and I get my sweet, sweet tokens. I think we bashed on turn one. I think that's where I'm going wrong here. Like, there's so many good things that we can hit with Bast, and then we can also beast. I feel like I'm afraid to play on curve. Yep. I've thought of every possibility except one, the one that does me in. Yes. There's only one possible way that they beat us. Proceeds to be the one thing that they play. It's like, don't let it be Shang-Chi. It's always Shang-Chi. Without fail. Okay, that gets us. We're absolutely playing Mockingbird this turn along with Hood. So they're just playing a lockdown style deck. I think it's all TCG/CCGs. It's just a thing that happens. Okay, that is a very big kitty. That is a massive kitty that we have there. I'm really hoping that we can pull Luke Cage. I don't know. Do we float? They have Ravonna, so they could potentially lock down this lane. Or lock down. I think I Squatch here. The reason being, if we get Luke Cage, Squatch goes back up. So, like, if I were them, I would try to Professor X this lane. Okay, no Prof X. The Green Goblin, the Gobs. They got the Gobs on us. It gets worse when you say things like, I'm going to bounce Kitty on Hope Summers. Things I have said many times. That's not enough for me. Let's do that, and we can do Iron Man there. We'll see what happens. Luke Cage, Luke Cage, Luke Cage. Give me Luke Cage. Give me Luke Cage. I thought that was Luke Cage for a second. They're just gonna hit us with the old cannonball again. The freaking cannonball again. Well, I think we just do Iron Man. This. They have Prio, so Wolfsbane. This is just... They're just using...
I am Iron Man.
Tie there. Nah, we win. Let's go. This is just Safety Blades list. I know this list. This is Safety Blades list, isn't it? I think the only card that we haven't seen is Havoc. Get those math bads out. So we have Kitty Pride. Actually, I still think Bast is probably a good choice here. Like, that gives us value. Like, the best hit that we could get here. Gotta pull out the calc. Calc is short for calculator. I'm just using, have you seen those videos? The good griefs on TikTok? You had to use a calculator. Okay, we have Bishop this turn. Bishop can just chill here. He's just vibing. I'm actually tempted to hit the Bast again. Definitely for the Sage, too. So maybe we do Sage this turn. We can do Kitty Beast next turn. Why are you 2 cost? The Icebox. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, that's going to make for a very big turn. Ooh, okay. So that counts. That we're basically going to get Sasquatch for very, very cheap. So we'll Mysterio here. And that's all feeds into Bishop. I miss MF Doom. Yeah, I'm right here. Set up for years. So that is going to make a very inexpensive Sasquatch for us. I think this is snappable territory right now. I'm so sick of the goblins. Stop sending me things. I don't want them. Yes, I did. I saw I did see that, the newest comic for Doom. So we can do 2-cost Sasquatch is amazing. I think if I Sage here, yeah, I think I may be able to take this with just that. And then Kitty Pryde here, we play up the Bishop. It's really nice that they did that for him. I think the Sage value we're about to get here is going to be insane. The fact that she can pop off more than once. What do you got? What do you got? Because you have Prio. That's a rock. That feeds into it. You got Cannonball. Don't care. You got Havoc. That also feeds into it. We got a Squatch. Yup. Thank you. Thank you. I got really scared there for a second. Oh, Mysterio. Mysterio, I could kiss you. I thought we had lost that. We almost lost that. Sage and Mysterio MVP that round. Okay, yeah, so I think the play line that I'm figuring out is you Bast as soon as you can. You play Bast if you can because you have Luke Cage. If you hit either Mockingbird or Sasquatch, you can always change them back to their original with Luke Cage. So we Angela here, Bishop next turn. They also Angela, we're thinking the same thing. Bishop next turn, you get Bishop out as... Ooh. Starlight Citadel may change things up a little bit. That may very much change where we're playing for, but we've already set up here. I probably should have Bishoped on this side. Spread it out, because Angela's going to be getting the buff either way. Boom. Boom. Kitty goes back in hand. We can always do Beast if we get Beast. So we can get Beast, Mysterio, Luke Cage, Iron Man, or the Hood. Those are what's left in our deck. Wolfsbane. The less good version of Sage, as I like to call her. All right, what do we got? I have options. I can Sasquatch and Kitty Pryde next turn, which is exactly what I'm going to do.
You what?
Yo, thank you for the follow. It's appreciated. I keep my follows anonymous, so if you're lurking, feel free to keep lurking. If you would like to say hello, we're very nice, and we're happy to chat with you or answer any questions you might have about the game. But I see who it is. I can read the name. All right, we got... I'm thinking they're probably going to hit us away with Cannonball here. Just a feeling. So why don't we add a little bit more? You're totally fine, Philip. It's good to see you, friends.
Victory.
Again, I think we go with Bast for the first play. Bast on one with the idea. You have a holocron from Disney? Well, really? What is a holocron? Like, describe it to me. I'm trying to think what that would be. I think we Hood this turn. We lay down the bishops and then save Mysterio for later. We set up bishops on either side. I like that we have multiple bishops. I'm guessing we either get Cannonball or Professor X. It's a magical box that stores knowledge. That sounds like a brain. It's a Sith map, pretty much. Well, that's cool. What you described is what my noggin is. It's a magical box that stores knowledge. Also a hard drive, yes. Describing technology to someone who has never experienced technology. That sounds like what you're doing. Do we go for mid? We might go for mid. They can't. Maybe they go for the Professor X play. No, they Wolfsbane. Okay. That's what I'm thinking is the experience. It's not about the quality of the lightsaber. It's about the entire thing and being immersed in it, right? You're paying for an experience as well as the lightsaber. I feel like this is a great place to Sage right now. Because I can Sage Mysterio here. I mean, they're pushing really big numbers. It would be better if I did it like this. Bam. Bam. We get Mockingbird for free. We get Sasquatch for very little. So we'll be able to Mockingbird Sasquatch last turn, I think. If I did my math right. Which I very rarely do. It's almost always wrong. What's happening here? We're just feeding into our bishops right now. Oh. Wait, they played themselves. I think we just won. Chat, I think we just won this. Because they have no way. They just absolutely... Y'all.
Victory.
I'm happy with that. And I'm playing a deck type that I am not good at. Why not Bast? When should I have done the Bast? At the very end there? Probably. Put on one, get that demon going. Honestly, Wakandan Embassy is kind of awesome for us. I think this is a great area to get that sweet Angela value. Yeah, I think we would have lost it either way. Oh, I could have played Bast as well. I didn't realize that. Did I float one energy? I did not mean to if I did. So I can go Demon, Kitty Pride, and I can Bast this turn, and I think it still gives us some value here. It increased them. So let's do that over here in case we get Beast, because I do want the free 6-cost card. How dare you? Magic ruining my day. Raining on my parade. How dare. Yep, better value. I think Kitty and Thena are going to be so good together. Oh, okay. Bishop here, Kitty here. Let them keep growing. I think Thena is going to play very well within bounce decks. Really? Actually, yeah, that's a great point. Thena and Loki because of the cost reduction. Loki and bounce is where she will shine. She's going to be able to go very tall for a 2-cost card. I think she can very easily hit 2-7 and higher than that. That's my prediction anyways. So we can do Beast. Actually, let's do Sage. Sage Beast. Loki, Arshem, and Thena together. They could work together, yes. I think she'll average out to 2-7. I agree. Yeah. Which is a good stat line. That's the same stat line that US Agent has if he hits a single 4-cost, 5-cost, or 6-cost card. And US Agent is arguably the one of the best 2-cost cards in the game. I would say he's second best to Jeff, but only because of Jeff's flexibility. Not his actual stat line.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, you got an Iron Man too. Are you going to Mystique? And we have another turn. So I can do Hood here for free. Get that demon. We've already decided we don't really need that lane. You okay, Hanny? And we just keep feeding into Angela. I feel like this is probably a snap moment, right? Maximus needs to only give the op 1 card instead of 2 to ever be played again. That's a good point. Yeah, it does very much take away Maximus's spot. Why would I play Maximus when I have Thena and it's pretty easy to hit? I figured that was going to happen. Now, is this Tribunal?
I am Iron Man.
Is this a Tribunal deck? That's the question.
I am Iron Man.
Because they have to drop Tribunal next turn. Yeah. Because they don't have any cost reduction at this point. So at this point, we can... I mean, this is the lane that we need to try and win over. think that's going to be our best hit here. Let's see how this goes. Yep. Which we do. We do beat about 30 per lane.
Such
Called it.
my judgment.
We're at 42 and 37 right now. Nope, we got it. We got it.
Victory.
They're super salty about it. They're giving me the Miss Marvels. Don't be like that. They're spamming Miss Marvels at me. We got Kitty on one. Thor Asgardian lists? I haven't seen the Asgardian package in a while. This is probably a control list then. Yeah? I like Mudkip a lot. I love the water starters. Squirtle's my boy though. My OG starter. A fun Blink Thor package. Very nice. Blink plays really nice with so many different deck archetypes. You like Charmander? Hell yeah. We got Sasquatch off just in time before they played their Mobius. So we can do Bishop, Kitty Pryde. We got all of them. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. Hold on, let me show you this guy. Right here. One of my favorite things, along with Jeff the Land Shark. Emotional support Squirtle that you keep on hand in case you need it. Yeah, I just got him if I need him. You know, you never know when you need an emotional support Squirtle. I agree. I would love to see more of the imbalance updates that they did. Those are super fun. I would love to see more of those too. How do we want to do this? I feel like that's a missed opportunity on their part. I think we'll just drop the Iron Man here. That gives us options for next turn.
Face the might of Asgard.
Yep.
Mjolnir.
Yep, we are on the same wavelength, Phil. They actually did us a good thing by doing that.
I am Iron Man.
That's true. But, yeah, I guess that's all right, because it would be their IP that they're using. 3, okay, so that's hitting a couple. And I can drop the Thor here. Both of these get hit. It's the real one, by the way. Maybe it's better if I just do... The dumpling is just second dinner's thing. So, for example, you could see this is the dumpling right here. That's what the emotes are. Angela, Sage right, Kitty left. Sure, why not? That's the dumpling. No! That's going to be pretty bad for us. Yeah. Oh, we got it. Mysterio once again being the clutchest. The number of games that Mysterio has won me lately has been ridiculous. I think we have enough time to go one more, and then we'll raid into Sal if Sal is still going. I'm slowly learning how to play this deck. Then I go gym and I lift heavy circles for a while and get my cardio in and play more Snap. That's my secret to cardio. I play Marvel Snap while doing cardio. It makes 30 minutes go like that. Philip helping me with the big brain plays. I appreciate it, Phil.
What are the odds?
People are playing Domino. Wait, okay, that's District X. Yeah, it's so nice because you can do them between sets. Like, you're taking a 3-minute break between sets anyways. 30 minutes go in a snap. I gotcha. Now we're holding on to Mysterio for later, for the big play, so we can get Sasquatch out, right? That is going to be really good value for us. I think we go Glad. Yep. So I figure what we do... Oh, no. I still think we do what I was gonna do on next turn, which was Domino Mysterio, which we get for 3. Listen, you need to get your calories for the day too. It's all important. No such thing as bad food. Food is food. It's just energy that you're using and you're burning throughout the day. You are either at a caloric deficit or you are at a caloric... Yep. Or a caloric surplus at the end of the day. That's all it is. 2-cost Sasquatch, we love to see. Yep. But no food is inherently good or bad. I hate that mindset. They're like, oh no, I ate blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you didn't. You just ate something that might have a lot of calories. That's cool. You can burn that off. I think we might hold off on this. That's going to get us a Scar for less too. I don't want to clog ourselves. Well, we can go left with this. I can also Spider-Woman here. And it specifically hits those. Do we do the Spider-Man this turn? I can Scar and I can Spider-Woman here. I think we save Spider-Woman. Spider-Woman's our secret weapon here. We also can move their cards. Yep, so that's more targets for us to hit over here. Yep. We're on the same... Yep. They have more value for us. Yep, so we win that lane. Bam. And I think we just do the Sentinel mid. So I don't think there's a way that they can beat us there. They've clogged themselves left lane. Spider-Woman just puts us over the top. Yep, Sentinel's even better. Works better on our curve. Squirtle agrees. And we win. We win. It's always nice to end stream on a dub. It's the best feeling. It's always the best feeling.
Victory.
Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm planning on having another deck guide up on Thursday, so keep your eyes open for that. If you haven't yet, please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment if you can. And until next time, remember to take care of yourself. Eat food, drink water, take your meds, get enough sleep, and remember that the world is better with you in it. Until next time.